Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. This week I'll be showing you my chicken farm, which I finally finished. Here it is. Tons and tons of trial and error with this farm, but it is finally done. It took me roughly a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I've been keeping everyone up to date on it on Facebook. So, anyway, let's start this tour, and I'll explain the best I can, because it is a bit complicated. Okay, so the bottom part I've built like I tried to build like a top part of an egg, but it didn't really turn out like that. Glowstone all the way around the outside of the building, glows at night time, looks really nice. And in the center here we've got the main control panel slash area where we collect eggs. So first off, you've got the water flow here, and you've got eggs on or cooking on. So if you want to cook the chicken, we can do that, or you want just to collect eggs AFK. So while collecting eggs AFK is pretty simple. You just hit the water on here and it will flush all the eggs here. So we can just sit here all day long farming eggs if you like. But we'll switch that off, or we can easily switch this button over to cooking, which instead of egg farming, cooked chicken would come down the center here. So let me break this glass, and so we can look up the center. So everything's pretty much connected to the center here. So we got the cookers on the outside here, which when we turn it on allows the chickens to drop down into a holding pen, which from the holding pen goes into the cookers here. But the center here is where the eggs drop down. I try to make it all into one like canal system, so it wouldn't be two separate ways. But anyway, so what we'll do now is I'll take you up the top and give you a quick tour around up there. So most of the structure is built out of cobblestone, wood and wool. I have plenty of wool, thanks to my animal farm. So we're on the first level here now. And here's the first holding pens. Okay, so here's the holding pen. We got auto dispensers behind it, so we can fill up these pens really quickly using my old-fashioned machine gun dispenser trick. So there, it's all hooked up in the back of all this, tons of redstone. So what happens is the eggs will get shot out, the little baby chickens will come out, and then they'll be stuck in this little room here. And then if we hit the cooker, what will happen is the floor here will open up, the water will be shut off, and all the chickens will go down a chute, going down into a holding area underneath us. And this here is connected to a top one as well, pretty similar. And so there is 4 of them on this level, and there's 4 of them on the top level, as we can see. And so, and the eggs, once the water's on, the eggs will come down the center and will fall down into the middle here. Same with the top ones. They will fall down here, fall into this water, fall down the centers, so we can AFK, egg collecting, whatever. So let's go up to the top floor now, shall we? Okay, now we're up the very, very top, and it's pretty much a similar thing. You've got 4 collection areas, well, not collection areas, but 4 holding pens. And yeah, and all the redstone is pretty much at the back of the farm, going down. I had to disguise it all. So this farm was actually smaller, but since you've got all the redstone for the machine gun dispensers and also the controlling all the pistons in here to turn the waters off and on, opening up the floor and everything, all the redstone is running down the back of the buildings themselves. So yeah, so I try to make them look like chook pen style, but yeah, so that's the pretty much main structure. What I'm going to do now is we'll go down the bottom and we'll turn it all on, and I'll show you how it all works. So also we got this viewing level here. So right here, this is the holding pens. These are when you open up the floors and stop the water and all the chickens fall down into this big holding pen here. I made it a bit bigger so we don't have any chicken deaths or anything else. But here we can view whatever. When we hit the switch to turn off the holding pens, these blocks here open up, and then there's fire on the other side to cook them. Okay, now we're down the bottom. So what we're going to do is turn the egg dispensers on. So now the eggs dispensers are on. So let's go back up the top and I'll show everyone. It's going to be a bit laggy because every tower is now firing. So I can't get the fire to fire too quickly. Because one problem I'm having with that is when you log out and log back on, it's a continuous on redstone. So now I have to slow it down. As you can see, it's not shooting fast like my machine gun dispensers. But it's the same, it works a similar way, it just goes around and around and around. So we can fill that up as much as you like. And it's now raining outside. So you can fill that up as much as you like. So we'll fill up the pens. And then we've got to wait until they grow up. Because we want them to either lay eggs or we want them to produce KFC, whatever. So what I'm going to do now is just pause the video. Let the dispensers go for about 2 minutes. Fill up the pens. And then let them grow up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And all the chickens seem to be mature now. And they've started laying eggs, which is excellent. Not many eggs so far. But there's a couple. Oh, yep, we had one fall. So, yep, it's starting to produce a little bit of eggs. So let's go back downstairs and... Okay, so now we're back downstairs. Now we can see the eggs coming out. So, it's actually a decent amount of eggs, and all you have to do is, as I was saying before, switch on the water, and you can sit AFKing on the glowstone. So it'll just keep coming out. So yeah, you just sit here. And that is how you get eggs really, really easy. So you can AFK, collect a ton of eggs if you want, fill up some chests. It's not an extreme amount, but you can fill up the pens even more with chickens if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to increase the amount of eggs you get, but this is plenty. Especially if you're planning to AFK. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to turn off the eggs by hitting this switch here. So now that will turn off the eggs and the chickens are now going to be transferred down to the holding area before cooking. So the eggs will now stop. There'll be probably a couple more coming down. The travel time. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. So what we'll do now is switch off the water. Water's off. We'll go up to the holding area. Oh, we don't need to go out there. We need to go up here. We'll go out to the holding area. See? We got some deaths because of the amount of chickens that are in there, because both chambers are connected so they come down into one thing. I may need it to make it longer so we have less deaths and more cooked chicken. So anyway, let's go down and let's cook some chicken. Nom nom nom. Okay, so now we just want to, all we have to do is hit holding off. Now we get KFC. There we go. And there we go, we got tons of cooked chicken. You can have the water on at the same time, but if a chook actually makes it to the bottom before dying, the water will put them out. So hit the water. Whoop, getting a bit of lag now. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And there's still chicken cooking. Oh, yummy. So yeah, and that's how this machine actually works. Oh, we got an egg. So now they're obviously all dead, we can turn off the water, switch it back to eggs. Oh, we got another cook. And we can put holding back on. Oh, we still got a bit more dropping down. Okay, that's no problem. Couple of late comers, eh? Okay, guys, what I've done is backed up my world before we just cooked the chickens before. Now I'm going to cook the chickens again. I thought 2 shots of the chicken cooking. So this time we're going to stand in and look up while the chicken's cooking. So what I've already done is transferred them down to cooking instead of eggs. All the chickens are in the holding area, and all we have to do is flick the switch. So here we go. And that's an up view. So yeah, I just backed up my my world folder before actually before cooking them last time, and now we're cooking them again. So I get double shots in. There we go. And they'll just keep coming until they all die. And yummy, 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 yummy. And that's how it works. Yeah. And that's it. That's how it works. Put it back on eggs. And we can turn the water on. Flush some of these guys out. And it's now raining outside. It's always raining. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. And if you like my videos, please sub and take a look around on my channel. And also follow me on Facebook. I do a lot of updates there on what's going on, what I'm building, and etc. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know the design is not, you know, extremely flash or anything like my wheat domes, but it's still good. I think it's really nice. I try to hide, as I said, most of the redstone. That's what made them a bit larger. Well, the whole structure a bit larger, because there is actually a lot of redstone to control everything. But anyway, guys, as I said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you all later.